Back to the conventional Bible that is distributed throughout the world, a lot is left to be explained and understood, and quickly. Once again, the world was originally designed as a place of darkness, a dungeon of deceit. However, even a prison of sorrows such as this world is designed with wondrous creations of trees, flowers and songbirds. The Father of all creation is not about punishing dark spirits for being born dark, but dividing them from the spirits born to light. Again, this world is designed so that none can escape in physical form, and rarely does a spirit of light leave without the assistance of two lights overcoming a world of darkness at once. The conventional Bible is telling the truth, it is humans who are distorting the truth. The man who was never born on record as Jesus the Christ, but men's Jeshua, never came here for love and peace, but to locate the lost sheep or star seeds of light and cause division. And yes, his name was men's Jeshua, not Jesus or the Christ. The Roman Empire taxed everyone in former days, and all who were born were registered with the government, and thus, the true name of men's Jeshua exists in the halls of records. The four Gospels were written by Luke, who is referred to as Barnabas in the Acts, by John and Mark, who is the same person, Acts 15:37, and Barnabas determined to take with him John, whose surname was Mark, and the Gospel written by Timothy, who does so under the alias of Matthew. Timothy used Matthew as an alias to separate his writings from the epistles written as Timothy thereafter. Timothy was Matthew and is obvious by reading two verses. One of the verses is found in the first chapter and first verse of Matthew, and the second verse is confirmed in the second epistle of Timothy in chapter 2, verse 8, where both writings fictitiously claim twice that Jesus is of King David's line. Plus Timothy leaves the ultimate word dangling, gospel. Matthew literally starts off in chapter 1, verse 1, as the book of the generation of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. And then 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 8, remember that Jesus Christ of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel. You will notice he refers to it as his gospel, not an epistle, but his gospel, as in one of the four gospels. The Greek writers follow a common theme in the Gospels, by incorporating the characteristics of Greek deities such as the wine-drinking Dionysus, the Greek deity Hermes, the characteristics of the Hebrew icon Enoch, and of course, the Egyptian deity Thoth, who is a former Atlantean from the famed land of Atlantis. And you probably thought the story of Atlantis came from the Greek philosopher Plato, when in fact, the story of Atlantis originates in Egypt. Thoth is stated as being a resurrection of a supreme member of the Atlantean race, as can be read in the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Thoth reportedly was in Atlantis when the world was as it is now, controlling technology, dominating the airs and the seas, and was a race of humans who experienced their own seeds of destruction. Thoth had also warned to expect that in a few thousand years, once again the humans will dominate the skies and the seas, and fall to the same fate as the Atlanteans at a time when nations will rise against nations yet again. Thoth was not referring to smaller nations, but when superpowers will once again exist. Coincidentally, in the Emerald Tablets, Thoth also writes of his knowledge of the seven lords of the underworld in the halls of Amenti, deep below the surface. 7 underworld lords again, have we not heard this from all the other religions across the world? The other irony is that the ancient Egyptians maintained scriptures referred to as the Book of the Dead, which offered chants to help spirits that passed on to find their way into the underworld. Across the continent, however, another culture had fashioned their own scriptures also referred to as the Book of the Dead in Tibet, which explain the directions of the spirit after release from the body, and although it includes the light, it speaks largely about the paths within this world, including the path below the surface. Once again, back to the largest scripture circulated throughout this world, the conventional Bible. Some of the insights you can grasp from the book of the Acts, and the epistles give firm evidence to help you to understand the full levels of deceits that are commonly told. The common lie is that the man today called Jesus was crucified to a large cross. Yet, the truth of this public murder, no different than public hangings throughout the ages, can be learned quick. Again, this is not a sermon, but never before revealed secrets of the Bible. It is important you view this as entertainment and not a sermon. I could care less about teaching the Bible or any other religion, because the Bible is a religion, but try to look at it from the angle that billions of people are under a spell of deceit, and you are about to see the secrets of truth that billions are not seeing today.